What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? Hopefully, y'all enjoying y'all Saturday. Getting up, getting it started. Doing some things that make y'all happy. And what makes me happy, at least as far as when it comes to these YouTube streets, is talking about the blasphemy that Briana talks and her minion, which I thought she was done, is back being her sidekick, hating to the fullest on a man that she's clearly already said that she lied on. For Briana. She's clearly already said that. If y'all think I'm lying, listen.
The cut on her name, we all jumped on what we call then a headquarters call. She was freaking out. He said he's going to leave me. We have to fix this. We gotta fix it. So what did she do? She sent me a lot of photos. Of when Robert did when they got into it at Amoira's birthday party. And she told me to throw that photo in with the new photo and blame it on Robert. So I came out here to you guys and did a live video, when they got into it at Amoira's birthday party. And she told me to throw that photo in with the new photo and blame it on Robert.
And that's just a little bit. Okay, that's just a little bit of how they both lie left and right, non-stop. And don't think I'm not getting at Amoira, because I'm disgusted in her. I'm truly disgusted in her, because she said she didn't have nothing else to say about neither one of them. Period. Nothing at all. But as you will see, she continues to talk about them, and mainly to discredit the truth. And this is actually from yesterday. Yesterday. This what I'm about to play, y'all, is from yesterday. She cannot keep that man's name out of her mouth. And I can understand if you were doing reactions to stuff. I 100% understand that. But you're not doing reactions, you're just talking. But I'm not going to even say you're talking blasphemy at this point right now. I'm just going to say you're talking about a man that you don't know nothing about. I can talk about Briana. No, I don't physically know her. I know the BS she's put on YouTube and Facebook. I know. And I know how she tries to cover up what she does. And you are a perfect example of a minion of hers, one of her pawns, that she uses to cover up herself. And then uses as well to try to make herself seem good. Amoira, you are a perfect example of that. Before it was you, it was somebody else. But you're a perfect example of that. Perfect example of that. And to be quite honest, it's kind of irritating to see how as soon as Briana gets mad at anyone that's doing, doesn't matter what's going on in their life, she talks bad about them. And if you understand and notice, if you've been paying attention to what's been going on, you know I'm not lying. when Briana told her minion, Amoira, to mind their business. Next thing you know, she was talking about she's not going to talk about Briana or the Truth or Janelle again. You're not going to hear her talking about them. There's plenty of other channels that, well, if you want to hear them talk about them, but that is not the case, man. Woman, you consistently do it. Listen to her. This is today, I'm telling you, today. I mean, yesterday, I'm sorry, not today. This is yesterday. Listen.
It's to the old folks that's hanging on to old shit. I don't know if y'all heard that yet, but I'm going to play it because I think it's a very, very good message, especially coming from a 32-year-old, soon to be 33-year-old. She had a message for the old folks hanging on to old shit. And we're going to play that in a minute, okay? But we also going to talk about Lil Narc, Lil Hurt, Lil Broke, Lil Lie, Lil Lame, Lil Old, okay? We're going to talk about him and how he can't move past his baby mama, all right? His ex-wife, and that's why he keeps posting her and shit.
do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear it? And don't get me wrong, like I said, I ain't no LaTruth fan. I'm not no LaTruth fan. I'm not about to act like I am. But it's crazy how, and I do mean it's crazy how, a woman that don't know that man can hate on him like that. And I don't mean, like I said before, physically no, because I don't physically know Briana. But I definitely know she did her fair share of lying on people. Most importantly, LaTruth. The same way she lied on baby daddy number one. She lied on Janelle. Everybody knows she lied on LaTruth. But everybody knows she lied on Janelle. Not saying that he's good or great, because I don't like him either. But there's a lot of things that that she's did and not understand. The same way she did with Lil Minnie here, you're a pawn on her chessboard. When she needs you, she uses you. When she don't need you, she puts you back. She needs, let me phrase it, she wants Janelle more into her life than Amoira ever. Let Amoira say anything negative about Janelle with the bullshit that he's did. Let her say anything negative and watch Briana cut her down. And she giving Briana big ups. Watch Briana cut her down like she did last time. And just like last time, and this is typical bitter baby mama shit, she's going to act like she's not going to talk about them no more. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe some woman commented that you can't do nothing without talking about Briana and LaTruth. And I believe that's when her next statement was, as far as she wasn't going to talk about them no more. But as you can see, she steady is, and it's the same exact way. I can even get if you would talk bad about, you're talking bad about LaTruth, but also add in the good things that he do, also as well, not just add the things that Briana says, also throw her flaws, the shit that she's doing that is not ladylike. You know what that shows me though? You know what that shows me? That shows me that you are just, again, a typical bitter baby mama. That's it. That's it. Don't show me nothing more or less. This shows me that you're a typical bitter baby mama and you're a follower. Now you talk about this lady, talk about Briana, talking about older women, okay? You are older women. You're old as, I don't say you old and ancient, but you old as well. Woman, you 50 something. Probably older than that. So I don't get it. When you I don't get it. You're supposed to be leading these women the right way. And you're upping a woman that's doing the foulest of things. Not acting like it's great. Not acting like it's great. I'm calling it what it is. She's doing foul stuff and trying to cover it up with some of the small things that she do that's good. That's not cool. Now this is Briana talking and trying to make it seem, and I'm going to say again, make it seem like people are talking about her kids, or in the same breath acting like she doesn't show her kids.
But constantly innovating every day. And y'all want to stay stuck in the past. That's why a lot of y'all ain't moving nowhere. A lot of y'all been antagonizing and attacking me for 2 fucking years, and what have you got out of it? You got a couple of coins here from begging for cash apps. You got a little change here. You got a little change here.
I really don't mean to stop it, but I really had no choice to, because it's just, I can't resist. Woman, you asked for stuff. What are you talking about? Because I'm not hating. I'm not knocking nobody to ask for stuff on here. And if they get donated, they get donated. But you've asked for stuff, so you're sounding real slow.
Some of y'all got evictions. Clock it. So you can't be getting too much off talking about me. Y'all are so infatuated with talking about me, talking about how I look, and not talking about my children, calling my kids turtles and animals, or to get my attention.
Once again, let me show y'all that she really is still. She show her kids and show her kids often. Her and Janelle. If this is not showing your kids, I don't know what is. Now, yes, you don't show their faces, you or that damn Janelle, but y'all definitely show them, and y'all show them often.
And you did get my attention when you first came out, but now it's like, okay, so what? I know what my kids look like. Y'all think y'all gonna bully me into showing my kids? Never. For what? I think y'all gonna bully me into proving a point? Never. For what? Prove a point for what? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but take my words and switch it and make it into your own narrative any fucking way. So what is the point? What is the point? I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Y'all sit on YouTube all goddamn day and drag me and my children in and out, in and out, in and out for 2 fucking years. How long y'all gonna do this? Because y'all is 45 and up. Y'all more closer to y'all death date than I am. And you keep stressing yourself out, yelling at the screen and doing all that bullshit. You're gonna be out of here sooner than I am.
I don't know nothing about stressing over anything you say, or wanting to stress about something you say. Now, you irritate me a lot. You definitely do that. You irritate me a lot. Just like I'm pretty sure you irritate a lot of other women, a lot of these other women that's on here, that actually can see through your web. And I guarantee you a lot of them see and understand that Amoira is nothing but a pawn on your chessboard. Just like the many other pawns you've had on your chessboard. And once there's no use for them anymore, you ditch them. The same way you try to say like you did so much for your friends. You haven't did so much for your friends. Woman, that is so bogus. That's ridiculous to me for you to even say that. But it's even more ridiculous for Amoira to say the things she say about the truth, with knowing that the recording of her saying that she did the things, especially with acting like Latruth hit her. It was, let me get his name straight so I won't call him by his name, Janelle, That was the one who did it. So, hey, y'all come to your own conclusion. The main thing I feel is that Briana and her minion Amoira needs to be stopped. It's just that simple. They both need to be stopped because Amoira is going to ride Briana's coattail till the end. And unless Briana gets upset with her like she did before, when for that slight moment I thought Amoira was going to have some morals about herself. When she said something about Janelle and didn't have nothing to do with the truth. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? But Briana wasn't feeling that. And told Amoira what she told her. And you didn't hear nothing else about Janelle, and you still ain't heard nothing else about Janelle. And you still ain't heard her speak negatively of Briana. As much as she talk about Briana, woman, there is no way that you can't see a little, even though it's humongous, a little, the little things that she do, the little things that she say, because she's talked real bad about her supporters, because the people she's talking about still support her. Majority of them. Majority of the people she's talking about still support her. It's wild. It's wild to me. It's confusing to me. I can't see, like I tell anybody, and I say it often, I can't see giving her more than 3 minutes of my time listening to her ever. The same way I feel with Amoira. I'll never give you the time you need to get a view from me. I don't know what other people do for you. I'll never let you get a view from me. But I just wanted y'all to hear how Briana's minion is back under her coattail. So she's not only been, well, she never was off the chessboard. She was just used to the side, put to the side. Not off the board, just put to the side the way nobody gonna bother her. In case in point, meaning Briana wasn't gonna bother her until she needed her. Just that simple. It's just that simple. And the fact that it's hard for people to get it, mostly these Bree-High groupies, is crazy to me. Just like I said beforehand about Janelle with his subscribers for that doo-doo butter, majority of his subscribers, if not all of them, were Bree-High groupies or Bree-High fans. And the majority of Amoira's people are Bree-High fans. And majority of the Bree-High fans came from being LaTrue supporters. It's not difficult to get. It's not difficult to grasp. And it's crazy if you make yourself stressed from thinking about this. So that's one alone. Who's going to make themselves stressed about something that Briana's doing? Y'all better start understanding, man. For real. Hey, she's faking it till she make it. And she's using those kids as another excuse. Like, no one is clowning your kids if anything, okay? You're giving those teenagers that your other kids go to school with reasons to talk about them. If anything, you're clowning your kids. If anything. And I bet you don't look at it like that. I bet you look at it like you're doing the best thing for them. I bet you do. I bet you do. But hey, y'all enjoy yourself. I'll be back a little later. And start calling these witches out, man. Start calling these witches out. Because I'm about to start talking real reckless in a minute about these witches. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get how, in no way, shape, form, or fashion, you go from being shown a clip of you saying you lied on the truth, and now you're steadily back talking, which you couldn't help it, talking about this man badly. Like, why is he chasing after Briana? Now, like I said before, I'm not a LaTruth fan, but why is he chasing after Briana? What is the win there? I want to know. What is the win there? I don't get it. Yes, her body is okay. Why is it okay though? Because she's had multiple surgeries. Multiple surgeries. I can say, oh, if a woman got a flat back, y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, you get you a nice little piece of, you know what I'm saying, thing back there. I can understand that. I can even remember back when she said that she was getting her breast done. I remember that. Okay, but what else? Because you said that was all you're going to get. See, y'all that try to act like I don't know what I'm talking about, that's how long I go back. I go back that far. Actually, I go a little further back than that. But I remember when you said that. I remember when the truth was, you know what I'm saying, on your side while you were healing. I remember that. I remember those times. And let me rephrase that. I remember when he was filming. Okay? Same way you film. Okay? Did y'all catch it? The same way. He films doing dances, you film doing dances. Multiple people film doing dances. Okay, that's cool. You're just not admitting that you got it all from him. That's all. That's all. And you talk about leaving things in the past. It's perfectly fine to leave things in the past, but you have to be honest and admit the things you did. You talk so much about church. You saw all this church stuff you're doing on Sundays and going to church and all this. I know that's talked about. I know it is. But see, that's where you get the two-sided. She wants you to make you think that she's such a godly and God-fearing person, but she doesn't care about the fact that she tried to ruin a man's lifestyle, his career. That's how he ate. She's not going to deny that. She's not going to admit that. She's not going to admit that the reason Janelle is around is because she paid him. She's not going to admit those things. She's not. You know why? Because that makes her look like the snake she is. That's real. That's what that does. That makes her look like the snake she is. Which everybody can tell that, Janelle is a snake. That's clear. I don't know who would be friend Janelle. I really don't. Don't think in no way, shape, form, or fashion the people you see him with and the people you see him around are people that are his friends. Okay? Don't get that confused. When you see that man around friends, that's okay when it ain't got nothing to do with Spotlight. It ain't got nothing to do with the awards or whatever, because I can't think of the young man's name. He's off Power. The dude that's on play Power, Ghost's son from Power. They're not friends. Don't get that confused. They were just at an event together. As far as they saw each other, and he got pictures took. That's no different than another person seeing a person that's really on TV. And they take a picture with them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be wrong if I took a picture with some 50 Cent or somebody and tried to act like, oh, we're best friends. Our damn best friends were friends because we came from the same city. We from the same spot. Oh, Terrence Crawford. Oh, I take pictures with Terrence Crawford, but we're cool. We're buddies. We hang. All it would take is somebody to actually know what's up, to know that he telling a bald-faced lie. They don't hang out. They don't chill together. Nothing. You saw him at an event. That's it. The same way, Janelle, you saw old boy at an event. And I never saw you hanging with nobody. I saw you with your trainer. I mean, they're two pieces in the same pot. They're yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're probably a good fit. The only difference is Janelle thinks he's going somewhere, and she's already where she's at. She's not going to get no higher. The same way, her minion Amoira. All you get is to talk about Briana as far as talking about what she's doing and how LaTruth is so much infatuated with her when I don't understand how you feel that way. Doesn't nothing show that. What was shown is that he was infatuated with wanting his daughter. Because if he was so infatuated with her, they wouldn't have divorced. Now that's coming from a man that don't. I ain't got nothing to tie with LaTruth. I'm just telling you what it is. If he was so infatuated with her, they wouldn't have got divorced. Don't forget, he divorced her. Don't forget that. The same way she tried to make it seem like Janelle cared so much about her and bought her a ring and an engaged woman, we clearly see and know that that's the same ring you had. And when you said that, happy birthday, I mean, it wasn't your birthday, but thanks to me or something. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, here we go, y'all. Y'all know that's the same ring. It's not even it's not even a comparison. You know what I'm saying? As far as it don't take a genius to see that's the same exact ring, but you tried to make it seem like he got you that ring. Why? Why? Please make anybody that's paying attention to you understand why. And then I don't get why you're not being called out for this stuff by women that are on your beehive groupie stuff. That's what a real friend is going to correct you when you're doing something wrong. Not only when you're doing something good, they're going to ride with you, but they're going to talk to let you know you did something wrong. They're going to let you know that's foul. And what you're doing right here, just like you do in multiple other things, is foul. You're trying to make something seem like it's not. You're trying to make it seem like he got you the ring, and you know he didn't. It's just that simple. Just that simple. The same way you talking like people talking about your kids when you know ain't no grown person saying nothing about your kids. Nothing. Come on. Come on. Or I guess you saying that when, because the only time I've heard turtle is when y'all tried to say LaTruth had his glasses on trying to film y'all twins. That's crazy to me. Or is it maybe, that you don't want nobody to see how he did last time? You feel me? Is that it? Is that it? Because it's clear that he ain't losing. I ain't acting like he's winning the most, like he's doing great, because I don't know how the man's doing. I really don't, and don't care. But could this be it? Y'all think, use y'all brains for a minute. Could this be it? Why y'all assume that? Could this be it? That y'all didn't want people to see what's really going on? Could that be it? But like I said before, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, and I'll talk to y'all later.